Rennie. So I said your name 5 times. It was an extra 10 minutes. Um, Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? Um, First and foremost, I have to thank God. Um, Rennie's like, this is not a time to thank people, but if it wasn't for him, again, I wouldn't be in this position to share something that I truly, truly love with family, friends. So I am going to thank some people. uh, First and foremost, my father. Um, Thank you so much for installing faith first, family, and then just consistency in what we do, whatever it is. My father's been an employee at U Albany for the last 39 years, going on 40, longest tenure there, and he doesn't miss work ever. Uh, so thank you for that. Um, my parents have always been a strong faith-based, God-feared people. They do not lack in that, and again, that is a testament to where I am right now and why I stand where I stand. So thank you for that. To my wife, the most disciplined person, the most sacrificial person I know in my life. You inspire me. I adore you, and happy anniversary. To my daughter, Regina, um, you know, your dad's greatest gift ever. Um, you were outstanding today on the balance beam. I told you thoughts become things, right? That's why we always think that way. So always remember that. To my siblings that are here all over, my brother came in from Texas, sisters back there. Thank you for protecting me. Because there's a lot of times I was up late playing in the house. There's a rule, no balls or no bats in the house, and that's how I got my work in. So they always kind of stuck up for me, especially my youngest brother, Matty Nobes. I love you to death, bro. uh, um, there's things you take to your grave, and he's one of them. So we were downstairs in the basement, and that's where wars used to happen. But it was also Yankee Stadium. It was also Shea Stadium. It was also the Garden. So we spent a lot of time down there rolling up socks, playing with stick brooms. We did everything that was creative to just kind of get ourselves, to where we thought we were professional athletes. And again, thoughts become things, bro. Um, to my coaching staff that's out there, Thomas, AD, GC, love you guys to death. That's why we're dogs. Disciplined athletes win games, right? So let's continue to do things with excellence. To my players that are here, thank you. This is what I do. This is why you guys give me the opportunity not just to help you guys shape and mold yourself as baseball players, but more importantly, to be great men in life. Speaking of, it was very, very heartwarming when the first people I see were two of my former players. Please give them a hand. They're the cops in the back. So they were actually on my first state championship team, 2007. Joe Fazioli pitched for me, and Timmy White was a first baseman. I have the honor of teaching Tim's kids now in school, and Joe Faz is he's one of the first people that ever there when Regina was born. So thank you for that. Told you I'd give you a shout out. Just bring Donnie to me, bro. Congratulations to all the inductees. Again, this is an honor, man. When kind of like what Jim said, when people are like, hey, how do you feel about going in with Don Manning? I'm like, well, how does he feel about going in with me? So, confidence breeds success. So thank you, Donnie Baseball. My best friend in the world's back there. Please take a picture with him. He only came to from Atlanta just to see you. He's not here for me. But I'd like to thank him as well. He was there for everything, my biggest moments in my life. My wedding, when my mother passed away. He caught the last out of my perfect game back in 1997 in Glens Falls. So very thankful for that as well. But to the other inductees that are kind of like my homies, KG, Vaseline, I appreciate you, man. A lot of my my work that's been done is indebted to you guys. Our base running, KG, and our pitching staff. Brian, we still use everything that you guys have taught me, and I've learned from you at clinics. So thank you. The last kind of thank you is to basically everybody that's here to support me. Again, I don't have enough time to thank everyone, but anybody that's ever shared a dugout with me, anybody that's ever taken the field with me, players, some of my best friends are still here, Billy Burrow, those guys that really stand out to me, understand this game is more than just a game. It was a way of life. It was my lifestyle. So for me to dedicate myself to this, being that football kind of was my first love, but baseball has helped me shape and mold people's lives. So in my office, I have a quote by Roosevelt Robinson Jr., my life is nothing unless it impacts other lives. So I'm thankful for Rennie for recognizing me in this altitude with these type of names and the caliber of people that you put me in. To the former New York Hall of Famers, Paul Mound, Freddie Pigeon. By the way, Freddie Pigeon, I still owe you money for your window. I used to play wiffle ball in his backyard with his son. That was like my first baseball experience because in that time, I was playing football, and my father would not let me go to games because it was on Sunday. So we had to be in church, right, Dad? So thank God for Freddie Pigeon, who led me into the way of baseball. But again, I wouldn't be here for two very important people in the room. Tom Reinisch, my college baseball coach, who gave me an opportunity. I was going through a tough time. When my mother was in hospice, fighting for her life, you were more than just a coach. You're a father figure to me. And Dave Hennessy, Dave, you know how I feel, bro. He's taught me everything. I painted for him. We did everything together. He had me in his backyard. He's a big Yankee fan, by the way. Donnie loves you as well. We used to put up drop cloths in the backyard, take BP. He put up a cage in his house for us. He got me through life, man, through a tough time. And still uses the signal system. I'm very appreciative of, the reason why I'm standing here. Again, you're very, very big reason for that. And I love you. One of the last stories I kind of want to tell you, because I do want to be one of Rennie's favorites, so I don't know if I'm at 5 minutes or 6. But one of the most memorable things, again, besides my daughter being born and, throwing a perfect game, but when we won our first state championship in school history at Boston Spa, it helped me realize how you can take a game and make it bigger than the game. It brought a community together because, again, I'll tell you, when I first came into the community, I wasn't getting hugs and I wasn't getting handshakes. But once that happened, I got high fives, love. I don't pay for coffee in Stewart's. Not that I drink coffee. They just want to give it to me. Meals, drinks, whatever. Right, boys? So anyway, it was a great moment for, the town of Boston Spa. And again, I wouldn't have had that opportunity if it wasn't for the, late Sunkiss, Dave Sunkiss, who is the athletic director at the time. He just recently passed away, and we celebrated his life. But again, without those moments, I wouldn't be able to stand here in front of you and get you to understand where just a kid from Rensselaer, playing in a boys club, and pretending I was Don Mattingly. I was right-handed, but I had that. I got down in it and acted lefty. Kirby Puckett, Ricky Henderson. That's where I learned my fit from. So anyway, those are the guys that I really, really looked up to, and that's where I grew up. And now here I am with my name stitched on the same program as these guys. So again, I'm very grateful. And to me, again, this is a great opportunity, no matter what type of politics you're in, or color, or creed you are. This is a game that shapes and molds everybody and brings everybody together to make them one cohesive unit. That's why I feel like baseball is the greatest sport in the world. And I thank you, everybody, for the support.